Even you have not prayed for yourself. The only thing is that any woman that comes closer to my husband, she will die. Story. Don't be small die. You will be the one to die because you're only reaping for your what? Foolishness. You are greedy. You are selfish. Because if you are not selfish, you won't be reaping from what you are doing. What is happening to you? At a point in your life, you were like her. At a point in your life, you might not have dated any married man, but at a point you would have collected somebody's home. One or two ways you collect people's things. And that's why many of you are suffering it. Do you know why? Because if you don't like to collect people's things, you might not have dated any married man. But if you don't like to collect people's things and your eyes are not like big eyes, your eyes are not selfish eyes, you won't marry a man that cheats. You won't marry a man that cheats. Many of you know yourself. The only thing you say to yourself, all men are the same. Now you marry him, now you are praying. I curse every woman. Nah. Is it not you that use your mouth to say all men are the same? Can't you manage it? All men are the same in your life. It's you that said all men are the same in your life. Now you marry, you are complaining, you are cursing a single lady dating your husband. You don't need to even curse her because our own curse is coming. It's natural. She will reap it one or two ways. You are reaping your own from her. Do you understand? You are also reaping your own from her. You are there. As you are there, you, if you know what is good for you, if you know that this thing is good for you, will you go and be marrying somebody that doesn't have the fear of God? It's because at a point you were greedy and selfish. You are reaping it. Don't think that your cause will work. Any married to any single lady dating my husband, you are wasting your time. Instead of you to use that prayer point to grow, you are using it to curse somebody. Curse somebody that is already cursed. Curse somebody that God will judge already. You are just wasting your time. Instead of you to say, Lord, I've sinned against you because I think that this is a problem I have. A lot of you don't even want to blame yourself for the things that you are facing. A lot of you don't want to blame yourself for what you are going through. You are blaming people. It's a single lady. Woman of God, pray for my husband. There is a woman that used black magic on my husband. Look at you. Even the way you are saying it, you have not even prayed for yourself. Finish. You are telling me to pray for you. You that need help more than your husband. You that need help. You that need help more than your husband. Look at you. If you have sense, you won't even be saying that, woman of God, pray for me. I think a woman have you black man. It's because you are senseless. There is no sense in your brain. You are still walking in foolishness. For you to even say that, it shows you need more help. You need to be washed. You need to wash yourself in the water of life, to bath there. You need them to scrub that foolishness out of you. Because for your words, it is still foolish. Many of you are just reaping. Don't waste your time cursing any single lady married, dating your husband. You better start to tell God, Father, I know it's because 1-2 way is my mistake that I've brought this thing upon my life. Even Job, when he began to face a lot of tribulation, he began to tell himself, maybe I have sinned against God 1 or 2 ways. You will carry yourself and you are faced with how you want to survive. You want to kill somebody. You want to go and be chasing a lady that is chasing your husband. See, that is foolishness. That is foolishness. Instead of you to come and even realize that I have done something wrong. There are times that you face situation. Tell God that you have done something wrong. Go and look for solution in God. You don't just face situation like that. When something happens to you, check yourself and ask yourself, what have I done? I need to check myself. But no, you are busy chasing after people that chase after your husband. You are busy cursing women that chase after your husband. You are busy following your husband. You are busy checking his phone. You need help. You are mentally imbalanced. You need help. That is foolishness. You have not still realized your foolishness. You have not still realized your mistake. You are busy taking your time to be following and be tracing a lady that is chasing after your husband. Is that not foolishness? You are busy there crying instead of you to go to God and say, Lord, I know that I do not start well with you. I know that I do not follow you well. I know that I married a man that do not have the fear of God. But look at what I am facing because of me. Have mercy upon me. Is there anything I need to do? Not because of my husband, but because of myself. There are times that you need to understand your situation and the challenges that come. Wise people, they are sensitive to the challenges that comes into their life. Wise people, when things begin to go wrong in a man of God life, he began to trace himself back to God again and begin to ask God, Father, I don't understand what is happening. Please help me. When you have God, whenever challenges come, you trace it back to God. I know that I'm supposed to enjoy fullness of joy in your presence, but I'm facing this thing. I need to understand what is wrong. You don't go and be fighting people. You go to understand what is wrong in God. You go to ask him questions. You go to God and say, Father, mercy. Because nothing happens without no reason. Nothing happens without no reason. Let's be truthful to ourselves. Nothing happens without no reason. It is foolishness that made you to marry a man who do not have the fear of God. When they tell you, you say no. All men are the same. If they tell you, you say no. All men are the same. You are in a relationship, a man is cheating on you. All men are the same. You married, you are complaining. Keep on saying all men are the same in the marriage. You've not seen anything in this life. Or all men are the same. You know, no man is perfect. Many of you said it before you married. No man is perfect. But now in marriage, now you don't know that he's not perfect. You have to accept his imperfection and live with him. Because you are the one that, you know, you encourage yourself. You console yourself that all men are all men are the same. You are the one that encourage yourself that there's no man out there that does not cheat. That does not cheat, Abby. It's you that said it. So when you enter marriage, understand that there is no man out there that does not cheat. Manage your husband. Stop running out. Many of you want to divorce because you think there are other better men. But when you enter, you said all men are the same. Why do you think that there are better men now? You see foolishness. Did you see foolishness? Did you see your foolishness? Before you enter marriage, all men are the same. You see him cheating on you because you want to get married. You now say all men are the same. Somebody now come to advise you. You know there's no man, no. I will tell you the truth. You want to leave this your boyfriend that cheats. Let me tell you something. There's no man in this world that does not cheat. You better just manage it. And you agree. You manage. You say, well, there's no perfect man. We'll just manage it like that. You marry him. Now you want to run because you think there are better men there. No, there are not better men. No. All men are the same. Oh. All men are the same. Oh. It is the same for you. For you, it is the same. Do you understand? For you, is the same. So why do you want to come out? You come out of your marriage for how many years and you divorce? You want to now marry. All men are not the same. Your husband, don't you think that you have the same men there? Many of you need wisdom. You need God. You enter marriage, you say all men are the same. When you enter the marriage does not favor you again. You say there is a better man out there. You divorce and you are open and praying that God should give you husband. But all men are the same. Why do you want another man? You should be. That is why Apostle Paul said when you divorce, do not get married because all men are the same. Why do you want to marry? Why are you praying for husband? Is all men not the same? Why are you praying for husband? Don't you know that as you are praying, you want to marry? Don't you know that you will still get a second of your husband? All men are the same to you. And as long as all men are the same to you, no matter how you come out of your marriage, you will still meet your husband again. You will still meet the kind of your husband because for you, all men are the same. Stop opening it. The time you are supposed to make the right choice, you didn't make the right choice. Now you come and you are praying for husband. Why all men are the same in your mouth? In your eyes, all men are the same, but you are still praying for a better man, better than. Why? Is it your deceit? You see how you deceive yourself just because of your selfish interest. All because of your selfish interest. If your selfish interest is not there, from the beginning you will say, all men are not the same. I will not make the wrong choice. All women are not the same. I will not make the wrong choice. But because a lot of you, all men are the same, all